Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today we're kind of recording at a different angle right here. We want to try something new. Gonna try and get some stuff in the background, or maybe change the camera angle to over here, you know, in some future videos, we'll see. But what we're discussing today is very simple. We're just going to be getting into some of the recent Yeezy drops, and the ones that have started to release, some of the ones that have already happened, and some ones that we might have on the way in the US. And I kind of want to show you all the signs that I'm seeing for some potential US drops that are on the way for Yeezy. So yeah, if y'all want more content like this, feel free to check my Instagrams, any of that down below. And of course, you can check out my friend and I's group, some of the undermarket deals we've done recently, Phillies SVs, Gray Fogs, some white gums. Also, we're going to be doing some eBay dunks today, 115 per, so don't miss out. Again, that's all the types of things that we're doing in our group. Of course, showing you how to buy, brick flip in between drops to consistently profit. There's a wide variety of things, and you guys can check that out and even test it out for a few days if y'all want to, kind of see if you like it, get in that wait list, and we'll be sure to accept you within 24 hours so you can start cooking with us. Y'all have all the info for these Yeezy drops. Also, don't forget, we're always dropping the early info, 100% accurate, giving you drop pings so you aren't missing out, able to check out faster, things like that, and just kind of staying in the general loop. So I hope y'all will enjoy. See you there if you want to start cooking more with us, get access to the deals even that we have. That's not the only part of the group. There's tons and tons of things you guys can utilize, as y'all see. And let's get started. So first things first, one of the main things I want to get into is the Yeezy Slide 450 Cream, this colorway right here. Now, one thing I kind of want to say right off the bat about this Yeezy Slide is that a lot of people are not feeling this one, me included. I think it's just a very weird slide. I mean, maybe it's just the colorway for me. I think these in kind of like an onyx, maybe even like a vermilion colorway like they did in the foam runners. I think it'd be I think it'd look pretty good in these. I think it'd be a hitter, you know, definitely in the onyx at least. You know, people go crazy for that slide colorway. I think it'd look kind of cool. But this one, I'm just not feeling it too much, but I know that peach is definitely a popular colorway, and it's hitting with a lot of people. And if you go look at the current prices, I'm going to refresh right now since I did pull this up last night, so it's probably a little bit different than it was yesterday. But y'all can see the current market that we got on these, with the bigger sizes going for a little bit more. Just refreshed on me again. Hopefully it will show y'all. So as you guys can see here, the current prices, the bigger sizes are going for a little bit more. So anything really above kind of size 10, that's where you're really starting to see more money on the shoes, especially 13, 14. Size 13 seems to be going for some serious spread. There just must have not been any of those. Doesn't really shock me because, again, brands don't produce as much of these bigger sizes. Nike does produce a lot of size 12, I will say that, but when you start getting the 13, 14, you know, you really start seeing not many pairs, and that's very, you know, very shown here, especially size 16, $1,000. Yeah, so basically if you play in the NBA, you aren't wearing these. So aside from that, another thing I want to mention about this shoe, I do see the prices dropping further on these. That is one thing I will say. The main reason for that is because, again, whenever you have a situation where stock is on the way, there's basically nobody with pairs in hand of these. And if you think about this drop, it's a newly released sneaker, so StockX only gives you 3 days to ship it. And obviously Adidas isn't going to be getting pairs to most people in 3 days, unless they're probably like on the West Coast, like California. You know, y'all might get your pairs within 3 days, but, you know, if you're over here in North Carolina like me, it's definitely going to take a lot longer than 3 days. You know what I mean? It's going to be more like 2 weeks, you know, because they always say like 3 to like 17 days or something like that. It's like super random, or like give us like 2 weeks to process. Yeah, that's for people that live in an area like mine, you know, down here in North Carolina, where nothing really goes on. So yeah, that's more or less what I'm trying to get at, if you understand me. So basically, Yeezy 450 slide, I do find it to be a good hold, but if you're looking to buy this pair, which I am also, I'm waiting, okay? Because firstly, we're going to have some time on these. Second, they're kind of weird, so I'm going to kind of see how it plays out. And the third thing I want to mention is that, again, stock is on the way. I'm waiting until the pairs land, as you should do with any release. For example, Red Cement 4s. Do not buy those. Do not buy those. Unless you hit them for retail on Nike, don't go buy them right now. The prices are high, because again, nobody has pairs in right now. They're pairs on the way from the shock drop. They will drop once pairs start landing, and we still have the main release on the way. You know, very basic things we can think of there, but again, that's kind of how I'm thinking of the hold for this one. So, aside from this sneaker right here, another one I want to get into with you guys right here. Again, we had the 350 Bones. These dropped on Hibbett, or not on Hibbett, it was on JD this morning, I believe. Hibbett, it's going to be dropping there in 2 days. So now you see like Hibbett and JD Sports are starting to load up the 350s. We should see the slides in the coming days very, very soon. As you guys can see, actually, if you look up some information for the Yeezy Slide Bone online, you guys can see these did already release in the EU. There was a Bone Slide restock on Confirmed. It actually happened yesterday. So understanding that, and you know that happened on the 3rd, I think this will happen in the US soon, just because, again, it has already happened in the EU. It was something that, you know, they got that little restock for it. So I'm just waiting for it to happen in the US. It should. So that's basically what I'm trying to get at, is it should be sooner or later. We still have any time between now and pretty much the 8th, or any time after August 2nd, you know, which that date is passed. So it's up to Adidas and really Yeezy at this point at what they want to do, when they want to drop anything like that. And I keep watching my camera because my battery's at half, so I'm hoping it doesn't die while I'm making this video. But just noticing that it already dropped on you know, confirmed in the EU for the bone slides. I see it being very soon on confirmed in the US. Probably will be very similar to how they dropped the 450 cream slides. Don't forget, they dropped those via a short 1-2 hour raffle. I wouldn't be shocked if actually by the time I put this video out today, the raffle has already happened. If it happens today, that wouldn't shock me, because if they did EU on the 3rd, and then US on the 4th, and then like Asia on the 5th, that would make a lot of sense. So I'm just saying, if it happens to, you know, be today, I'm not going to be too surprised. But if it's tomorrow, something like that, you know, again, it doesn't really shock me. It's any time after the 2nd. That date's already passed, so that's something we can understand there. But we should be seeing these soon. So just something I thought I would mention to you guys. But also some information that is on sneaker news, some other stuff that's on the way. You can see this already happened yesterday in EU. We got some other ones that'll load up on confirmed. Like, these are mainly personals, you know what I mean? Like, none of these are really flips aside. Like, we have 2 flips, the 450 slide and the bone slide. That is it. It's as simple as that for this Yeezy Day Part 2. There really isn't too much that is flipping. And I mean, for the personal collection, yeah, I think there's some decent ones. I do like the 700 analogs. Those are actually mad comfortable. I will say 700s are very, very comfortable. So if there's any one that you were like, you know what, I might want to pick this one up for the personal, this one right here, these two, honestly, these would be my personal options for this Yeezy Day. I mean, I think the copper fades are kind of cool too, but it's just like, you know, it's not really my style. Like, I'm not like a fan of like the copper colorway. It just isn't, you know, I'm not really rocking with that. I don't know how I'd style it. That's more or less what I'm trying to get at. But yeah, that's pretty much what we've had going on. Again, wait to hold these. The bone slides should be dropping very, very soon. Just don't miss out. Already happened in the EU, so should be in the US any day now. And yeah, we had these on Hibbett or have them on Hibbett in 2 days, and you know, they've already dropped in JD. You're going to be seeing them at some other locations. You'll start seeing the slides being posted at you know, retailers, things like that. You'll probably see them pop up at your local retailers. They won't tell you though, so make sure you just go, maybe even ask, or definitely be checking online, because we'll be posting the raffles and HYPELABS, all that. None of our members are going to be missing out. We're going to be posting everything there, so you guys will make sure you're entering in all those, and I heavily recommend entering in as many raffles as you can for these 450 slides, for the bone slides, anything related to those. So that's it. Wait to buy pairs of these. Best piece of advice I can give for this video, and with any drops, really. Just wait till pairs land, and then wait a week or two. You know, you don't got to stress yourself out. Yeah, they might rise a little bit, but it's like, you know, okay, maybe buy one once the pairs start landing, or buy one before. You know, just kind of like average down, be reasonable. But that's it. Again, you want to check my group down below. My friend and I, again, we can start helping you cook more items. You all can see our reviews. You can see a good place to start reselling. You know, they've made over 200 profit in their first month of the deals, everything else offered. And yeah, again, there's lots of things. It's not just the deals. You know, we show you how to buy it, early info for drops, lots of things that are very useful to you, showing you how to source in your own to save money so you can make local flips, showing you how to brick flip sneakers, make profit selling those to apps, stay consistent with those. So yeah, that's it. Also started posting here, so if y'all want to check out your boy's Instagram, feel free, and subscribe and like if y'all want to as well. Let's try and hit like 200 likes in this video. That'd be great. And yeah, you know, hopefully if y'all been liking the new posting schedule, you know, kind of more shorts, but also just, you know, still posting like content like 3 or 4 times a week. So staying consistent there. It's going to be good for my back to school schedule. So just trying to get used to that. And yeah, I'm ending that screen recording. So I'm Tristan. Thank you guys. Hopefully I will catch you all in the next video very soon. And let me know what y'all think about these Yeezy drops. Again, there is, you know, I mean, it's been alright. It's alright Yeezy Day. We'll probably have some cooler stuff on the way soon. A lot more like different slide colorways and like some future dates. But you know, Adidas is going to like drag these releases out because, you know, that's just how it is. So that's it. I'm T. Thank you all. And hopefully I catch you guys in the next video soon. Peace.